Forge followers, Brittany here with Forge Recruitment, your legal recruitment specialists. This is one of the busiest times of the year in the legal job market. Many people return from holidays and make it their resolution to find a new job. And with all those that we work with, one of the stumbling blocks for many during our interview preparations is around the questions they should be asking their interviewer. And with this, today I wanted to go over what types of questions that you shouldn't ask in an interview. Next week, we will cover what types of questions that you should be asking. Here we go. Questions not to ask. Number one, don't ask questions where the answers can be easily found online. Asking questions where the answers can be found in the About Us page of the firm's website shows that you didn't do any homework. The interviewer is going to assume that if you didn't do your homework on the firm, you don't care very much about the opportunity. Number two, don't ask questions about how quickly you can get promoted. This question implies that you are not interested in the position for which you're applying and that you are merely waiting to move on to something better. When firms hire for a certain role, they do so with the intention of bringing stability to that position within the firm. They need someone who will be in the position for a reasonable amount of time. It is one thing to want to work at a firm that places emphasis on career progression for their staff, but it is another to give off the impression that you are using the role as a stepping stone. Next week, we will cover a better way to ask this question. Number three, when can I take vacation? It is one thing if you already have a scheduled vacation coming up, but it is another if you're asking about how soon you can book time off after starting a new job. The interviewer won't think that you're committed to the firm. Number four, can I do this job from home? Unless otherwise stated, asking to work from home conjures up several images in the interviewer's mind, and it can imply that you dislike working with others, you do not work well under direct supervision, or you have a difficult schedule to work around. Asking something like this will give the interviewer the impression that there may be schedule or punctuality issues down the road, or that you might leave the firm for another opportunity as soon as you have found a role that will allow you to work from home. Number five, how soon can I be considered for a salary review? While salary is important, assuming that you got the job in the first interview and already asking about a salary review can come off as arrogant. This will plague the interviewer with questions on how committed you are to the role and to the firm. They will assume your primary motivator is money and you will jump to another firm as soon as a better offer comes around. Thanks for watching. I hope that this helped. Next week, we'll go over some of the questions that you should be asking in your interview. Remember, if you have an interview coming up and you'd like to run your questions by me, feel free to send me an email at brittany@forgerecruitment.com. Happy job hunting and good luck.